Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? It's your boy J Rod. We back at it again. Welcome to the Right Mindset Show, where we talk about how to buy, not what to buy. So like, comment, and subscribe. In today's freestyle, we're going to talk about the mindset we're getting into as we really start investing in a coin. Like, what are we thinking about when we start? So on my journey, that's what I'm kind of covering right now. What am I thinking about when I start investing in a new coin? Because now that I've moved on from SafeMoon, and I'll still cover the news. If anything happens, you'll be one of the first to hear about it here. I'll be the first to let you guys know. I'm scouring the Twitters, the X's, to bring you what's going on in that vein. But while all that waits, we're moving on. So now that I'm moving on, I'm looking the landscape at some new coins. Because again, I'm out for money-making opportunities. I like how Tech Nerds puts it, and it's a typical financial advice thing. But the 80-20 rule, that's a good investing rule. And 80% should be a solid part of your portfolio, and then 20% is the fun stuff. So on the Right Mindset Show, we talk mainly about the fun stuff, because the fun stuff is really how we get paid. That 20% can make you a ton of money if you're at the right place at the right time. And the 80% is your foundation, the cornerstone. So again, we talk about capstone investments here, really that top stuff, but your cornerstone should still be built with Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ripple, Solana. And speaking of Solana, the coin I'm getting into that I said I'd reveal is Solana SHIB. I made 500% on this coin already. And again, the thing I love about crypto is I can take that money out anytime I want. It's not regulated, so I can take it out anytime I want. And when I say not regulated, I'm not talking about, I think we should have fair, common sense regulations. What I'm talking about is that stock nonsense, where I can't trade past 5 p.m., but the companies get to look at their books past 5 p.m. And again, I know how it goes, but that doesn't mean I gotta like it. That doesn't mean I can't speak out against it. I know it's that way for a reason, obviously, but that reason doesn't benefit the common man. And that reason's not on the level. That reason's not fair. So I'm going to continue to speak out about it, even though I know how that goes. But there's a lot of things that were institutionally, that's the way it goes, that has changed. You look at the gig economy. Right? It used to be, well, that's the way it is. When minimum wage is $5 an hour. That's the way it is. Until guess what? It wasn't. Because the gig economy, people started realizing, if I don't pay $15 an hour, my employees might just DoorDash and Uber if I don't pay $15 an hour. And they still might not come in for that. But I gotta do something. I gotta get some of them. So minimum wage was $5 an hour until it wasn't. So, and that's the way it was until it wasn't. So I get that's the way things are now. Let's say that. That's the way it is now. But I'm fighting for a day that it's no longer like that. But yeah, when I say crypto's not regulated, I'm talking about it gives you a fair shake. If I put into a trade, why can I not take it out when I want? Right? That's where your major corrections come from a lot of times in crypto too. It's the correction of the coin that the network your coin is pegged to. So Solana SHIB's pegged to Solana. So if Solana pulls back, Solana SHIB's gonna pull back. If Solana runs, Solana SHIB is gonna run. Same thing. Bitcoin. If Bitcoin runs, Solana, Ethereum, Solana SHIB are gonna run. If Bitcoin pulls back, Solana, Ethereum, Solana SHIB, Binance, they're gonna pull back. And so, and then you have the hype in between. But that's where your losses come from. It's either there, the peg, or the people being able to sell whenever they want. And guess what? I let them sell whenever they want because I want to sell whenever I want. I'm not a hypocrite. I want to be able to sell whenever I want, so let them sell whenever they want. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, I mean, that's what we're looking at from that point. But again, what am I thinking about when I'm investing? Because this is part, covering my journey / vlog, part, educational on a fundamental aspect, not financial advice. Again, how to buy, not what to buy. But on a fundamental aspect, what am I thinking about here? Well, again, I'm looking at the market capitalization. So right now, Solana SHIB is holding firm at a market capitalization of $4 million when it started at 800,000. So again, we're well outside the range of a reversal. It hit a high of like almost 20 million. So it can run. And, we're settling at 3 to 4 million. So again, as long as we don't go below the 800,000, then that lets us know there's a community there, there's solidity there, and we haven't reversed into a downtrend. One thing I want to address, again, the guy that mischaracterized my position, not spreading FUD, but just didn't get my point correctly. He mentioned that there's that SafeMoon was a slow rug. I don't believe in slow rugs, guys. I've been rug pulled. It ain't never been slow. That's like saying a bank robbery, they slowly robbed the bank. They ordered coffee. They ordered Starbucks. They ordered a pizza. They just waited around to see if the manager was coming in so they could get into the vault. No, man, they pulled out guns and took what they could. If the manager wasn't there to get into the vault, guess what? We taking the 30 grand up front. And if they lying and saying the manager not there, we pulling the gun on them and we gun button them and we running up to that office to check. And then if we find out they lied and the manager's there, we gun button the manager, and then look, this is for movies, all right? This is for movies. But so for y'all, I know how y'all think. Y'all gonna try to say I know this stuff. I'm just talking from movies. Maybe I played Payday 2 one or two times. But we gun button the manager, and then we taking them down to the vault, and we going in the vault. We're not waiting until tomorrow after we done pulled out guns. What are you talking about, man? In my opinion, there's no such thing as a slow rug. What you're looking at, what people think is a slow rug, is maybe people that make a ton of money pulling out. Maybe the business starting to fail. SafeMoon, I'm willing to say, is a failed business as it stands right now. A failed business. But slow rug, that's nonsense. I ain't never been slow rug. When a developer is done messing with me, he take all the money. He don't leave none behind. That thing, he might leave 10,000 people $100. But he taking it at nearly everything. Whatever falls out of, his hands as he's running out the bank, that's what's left to us. They're not leaving. Like I think SafeMoon so far still has over $1 million in its liquidity pool. The bankruptcy hearing is probably going to liquidate that. But when it fell and completely went out, I checked the scanners. There was at least over 1.5 million in liquidity pool. That there ain't no. Scammers take all the money instantly. They don't. One time my boy, he was making a trade and he put in $60 and it got rug pulled in seconds. He didn't mean to put in 60. I think he meant to put in like 20 or 30, but the conversion rates on the coins, they could get you sometimes. And so he put in the wrong amount. He put in 60 by accident, said, oh shoot, let me sell real quick and put in the right amount. He pulled the money back up again. It was $2. That's a rug pull. You put in 60, say, oh shoot, let me check. I made a mistake. Let me sell some of that. And it's $2 in seconds. 60 to $2. If I got a Ferrari that goes 0 to 100 real quick, 0 to 100 real quick, you know, Drake song, goes 0 to 100 real quick, I'm not buying it to go 15 and hope that adds up to 100 miles per hour one day that I don't know, just one day. No, if I'm buying a Ferrari to go 0 to 100, I'm trying to drive fast in less than 60 seconds. So if I'm trying to rug pull a project, I'm taking all the money. So there's no such thing as a slow rug. That's, to my opinion, that's poor chart analysis. That's looking at a chart and saying, well, I lost money, so it gotta be a rug. No, cause you lose money don't mean it's a rug. What are you talking about? So when Tesla lost a lot of money during that slump it hit last year, it was a slow rug? Come on, man, stop playing with me, man. Like, that's what you get when you're not outside regularly. They're not outside regularly. But yeah, in my opinion, there's no such thing as a slow rug. Now, another thing to think about when you get into a coin, the bottom is not the price you bought it at. I'm gonna say it again. The bottom is not the price you bought it at. So we're talking about emotional intelligence. So if a trade starts off at $20 million and jumps to 120 million market cap, and I buy at 80 million, and it jumps to 120, comes back to 40 million, the bottom is not 80 million. The bottom is what? 20 million. The bottom is what it started at, not what you bought it at. Very important thing to know. I'm kind of laughing because it's inside baseball, kind of an insider joke if you've been out, you know, trading regularly and studying charts. But, you know, if you know, you know. But the bottom is not what you bought it at. Emotionally, it's going to tell you that because you lose money. You're like, ooh, it's going below what I bought it at. That must be the bottom. I'm out. Slow rug, slow rug, slow rug. No, man. The bottom is the bottom. The bottom's not what you bought it at. Well, anyways, man, that's what I'm thinking about to recap when I get into a trade. What's the bottom? And again, the bottom's not what I bought it at. The bottom for Solana SHIB is 800,000. The bottom's not what I bought it at. No matter how it feels, if it goes below what I bought it at, that's not the bottom. And two, there's when we look to buy initially, when I look to buy, I'm looking at stuff 10 million and under for new coins. Everything else is foundational investments like Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. But I'm looking for new coins under 10 million when I'm looking for new coins. Because again, that gives me my best chance, because in bull runs, a good coin run for a bull run is up to a 1 billion market cap. So if you look at 10 billion, that's a 1,000, 10 million, that's a 1,000x. So that's the math there. And again, it's a lot riskier. It's more likely to go to zero than 1 billion. But again, that's why it's only 20% of your portfolio, guys, while you're dollar cost averaging. So you see the dominoes you need there. You need to be dollar cost averaging. You need to be studying your portfolio. But yeah, that's what it's at. But Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? I'm out of here. That's what I'm covering for now. Holla at you next time.